Good afternoon. I am Mr. Chaos, and today is the day that the times they are changed. Where the title was messed up before. Before I thought it read the times are a changeling, but now the title is the times they are a changeling. Okay, that title sounds a bit more compelling. But so yeah, this is the day I react to episode 16 of My Little Pony season 6. At the times they are a changeling, and this is obviously going to be the changeling episode. I've already talked about it last night, and as I said last night, I'm hyped for this episode. So what are we waiting for? Let's just start already. Alright. Oh, and I downloaded the episode from Brony DE's channel, and the thumbnail had Queen Chrysalis on it. Let's just begin. Alright. Alrighty. 3, 2, 1, play.
I hope Shining Armor and Princess Cadance don't think it's too soon for me to come back to the Crystal Empire for a visit. But I just know Flurry Heart's grown so much already.
Oh, they're gonna see Flurry Heart again.
She's the only baby they have, Twilight. I think it'll be pretty easy to figure out who she is. Sorry, I know.
Why is that offensive? That's kind of funny. Oh, Starlight Glimmer. Why didn't I immediately see her? I just caught the joke first.
Starlight, your work in Ponyville isn't going anywhere. Besides, I think we all know you can learn about friendship anywhere, right, Spike?
Spike? Who's Spike?
You're Spike. And why are you dressed like that?
Guys, you're blowing my cover. How'd you even know it was me?
Because you're you.
Yeah, because you're a dragon.
And glasses. Also, we're the only ones here.
Right.
Oh, really? Oh, the main six aren't coming?
Last time we came to the Crystal Empire, there was a lot going on with the new baby and the crystalling, but I still got mobbed in the street.
I wouldn't say mobbed.
And this is just a family visit. I wouldn't want the presence of Spike the Brave and Glorious to turn it into some kind of circus.
Yeah, like you don't.
Crystal ponies adore you.
Yeah, you don't want to be swarmed. You don't want to be swarmed by the fans. Just like, you know, famous bronies in the fandom always want to disguise themselves sometimes at BronyCon to avoid being swarmed by fans. Oh, rarity plushie. I like that he has like a rarity plushie. Theme song time. Come on, get on with it so we can just get on with this episode already.
Disguise or not, Spike, I don't think you need to worry about being mobbed. No ponies here.
What?
It's like a ghost town.
I've got
So,
a bad feeling about this.
So what, so the city's been evacuated or something? Or maybe everybody's been captured?
Yeah, this is weird.
I guess I don't need the disguise after all.
Oh, okay, so they were all hiding.
He's come to save us yet again!
You know, it would have been...
Why was every pony hiding?
Oh, it sure looks like Princess Twilight and her pupil.
But how can we be sure?
We can't. Either one of them could be the... You know?
Wait, the changelings are already here?
What if this isn't the real Spike? Every pony run!
Oh, so it is a lockdown, okay.
Something strange is definitely going on.
You think?
Who goes there?
You don't recognize the Princess of Friendship?
Of course we recognize her, but that doesn't mean it's really her.
It's okay, guys. They're with me. And any friend of Spike the Brave and Glorious is a friend of the Crystal Empire. Am I right?
Yeah, but they don't know if it's even you either.
It does look like him. Well, it would, wouldn't it?
I like how the...
But we'll need to see some proof of identification.
We'll take care of things from here.
Oh, Cadence, thank goodness.
Oh, hey, Sunburst.
What's going on?
We can explain, Twily, if it really is you.
The changelings are back.
Sunshine.
Ladybug's awake.
Ah, this again.
Then do a little shake.
Reminisce of Cancelot Wedding.
It's okay, every pony. It's her.
Oh, okay. Like a changeling would know.
Of course it's her. What's all this about?
A changeling's been spotted nearby.
A changeling?
Oh, they're talking about the one...
It's not. After Queen Chrysalis took my place at our wedding and invaded Canterlot with her army of minions, we're not taking any chances.
Changelings feed off of love, and ever since Flurry Heart's crystalling, the Empire is filled with more love than anywhere in Equestria.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they need the crystal heart because they needed to restore love and joy in the city.
Checking every pony's identity.
I'm sorry for all of this. Flurry
Wait, this
Heart's
isn't
so
just gonna be one episode, is it? They're gonna make the story in a way that it's gonna save it for the finale, right?
She's gotten so big. Starlight and I will do
No, she's the
everything
same.
to help protect her.
To be honest, having you here is already a big relief.
The Royal Guards were wondering if Spike, the Brave and Glorious, would like to join in the search for the Changeling.
Really?
Oh, so that's how they
I
meet?
don't know if that's such a good idea, Spike. It sounds dangerous.
Come on, Twilight. This is Spike, the brave and glorious you're talking to. Have you ever known me to run from danger?
He'll be safe with our guards.
Or will your guards be safe with me?
That face.
Spike the Brave and Glorious. You've faced evil changelings before. What can you tell us?
Oh, well, they are changelings, so they...
Wait, I never saw Spike facing the changeling with the main six during the battle.
Like any of us, so be on guard, guards. Even more than normal.
And they could be anywhere. So, we should cover as much ground as possible. You, search that way. And you, search that way.
Yeah.
And I'll just search here, I guess. Not many places to hide.
I like the snowy tundra theme.
There's a changeling.
I tend to enjoy MLP stories that take place in kind of like tundra-like lands.
Not talking, huh? Well, you can't fool me.
Oh, so these are the caves that they're gonna meet in.
Yeah. Okay, maybe it's time Spike the Brave and Glorious went back to protect those guards. Ah! Just my reflection.
No, it's a changeling. It's a changeling. Then why else wouldn't it be moving? It's Thorax, right?
Just my imagination, I guess.
Yep, that's Thorax. Thorax.
No, wait! Come back!
Yep. Oh, so this is where he saves him? Oh, okay.
The ice is pretty slippery. I wouldn't want you to get hurt because of me.
You saved me?
It's okay. I know you don't want to be friends.
Wait! I don't understand. Changelings are supposed to be evil, right?
Evil? Oh, not me. All I've ever wanted is a friend. From the moment I first split my egg in the nursery hive.
Oh, so those are like their eggs. Oh wait, so he's always been like the shy outcast? Oh, there's Queen Chrysalis.
Part of the attack on Canterlot during the royal wedding. But I'd never seen true friendship like that. And I couldn't just steal it.
Oh, so he was inspired?
I wanted to share it. After that, I knew I couldn't live with my kind anymore. I set off looking for love to share.
Oh, so I was kind of right. He did want to escape.
Starving, and there's so much love in the Crystal Empire right now. It's what drew me here, but it's driving me crazy.
That would be from the Royal Crystalline. It's pretty much a giant outpouring of light and love for a new baby.
Oh, sorry. I'm just so hungry. If I had a friend, maybe the love we shared could sustain me, but I don't think the Crystal Ponies want to be friends.
Oh, I get it. They feed off of love and friendship, like feed, like actual eat. Okay.
You could convince them to give it a try.
If only that were true.
It is. I mean, I am. It's me, Spike.
Oh, here's a line from the trailer.
Spike, the brave and glorious.
Glorious, yep.
I'm sure you've heard of me.
No, but I was raised by an evil queen. I'm Thorax. I can't believe you want to help me.
Why? Hasn't any pony ever just been nice to you?
Oh, sorry. Kindness like that kind of brings it out. Do you
Yeah, it
still
brings
wanna
what
be my
out?
Friend?
Of course. And I am 100% sure I can get the whole Crystal Empire to be your friend too.
Yeah, don't make him don't make him too hungry.
Talk to them first.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Did you see the Changeling? Did you defeat the evil creature?
Defeating a changeling would be brave. But do you
Oh, and
know what
I
glorious?
saw there was gonna be a song in this, but I didn't listen to it because I didn't want to spoil it for myself. So.
Not having to fight the changeling at all, because I made friends with him.
And that smile looked a bit silly as well.
For a second, I thought you were serious. Could you imagine friends with a changeling?
I am serious. He wants to be friends.
Right.
They're supposed to be guards. They're supposed to be taking him seriously.
You're also Spike the Hilarious.
At the same time, it's pretty interesting to see the guards actually talking more.
I'm sorry, but I don't think it's funny. The Changeling Queen Chrysalis kidnapped Cadence and cast a spell on me. There's no such thing as a nice changeling.
You're right, Shining Armor. Sorry. That was a bad joke.
So, what did they say? How many new friends do I have?
Well, it didn't go exactly the way I thought.
No, I understand. Well, thanks for trying. I guess it's not surprising. How can you expect ponies who look like this to trust something that looks like this?
I think I might know.
Yeah, change into that pony. That'll be your disguise.
Spike, if you're done searching for the Changeling, Starlight and I could use your help. We're working on a protection spell for Flurry Heart, and no pony takes notes like you.
Oh, so a protection spell for Flurry Heart. So,
I wanted to introduce you to my friend.
so I don't know if my prediction was right, but maybe Flurry Heart does have some kind of special power that Chrysalis wants to steal.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet you too. How do you know Spike?
Oh, Spike and I go way back.
To the equestrian games. That's when we met. We've been pen pals ever since.
Pen pal Spike? You could have been using my pen pal Quillset. Why didn't you tell me?
Well, I pretty much only write to him when you and Starlight are studying.
I like to brag to all my friends about my letters from Spike the Brave and Glorious.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure Starlight and I can manage, if you want to spend time with your friend.
Great. Crystal Hoof promised to take me around the city. That was amazing.
Now the episode is already almost half over. Like, so. Is this a song? Or is this just instrumental? Okay, so the song is later, okay.
As entertaining as Spike himself.
Oh, place is everything I've ever dreamed of. But I can't keep pretending to be a crystal pony forever, can I?
Relax, you're winning them over. Pretty soon, no pony will care that you're a changeling.
Spike!
Yeah, they'll like you unconditionally.
Twilight told me you were off with a friend.
Wait, I thought Shining Armor said Princess Cadence was kidnapped.
The brave and
Or
glorious
did I misinterpret that?
Oh, she's so beautiful. There's so much love around her.
No, fight it, fight it! Oh no.
I'm so sorry. I can't stop.
Spike, get away from the changeling!
Wait, no, you don't understand.
This changeling replaced your friend to get close to the baby. What other explanation could there be?
I don't know.
After it! Don't let the changeling escape!
I hope your friend is okay.
Yeah, me too.
Spike, you should go find Crystal Hoof while we hunt down the changeling.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to see me.
Spread out! The changeling is probably still nearby!
Actually, I'm pretty sure he ran as far away from here as possible.
Yeah, probably back to the Tundra place. Yeah, that's where I thought.
I just want to apologize. I should have stood up for you. Oh, come on, Thorax. I know you're in here.
Oh, there he is.
Little help?
Why do you think I would help you? I'm an evil changeling.
Because you're my friend. I just wish I had been one to you.
And once again,
It's okay. I know it's hard. Everyone in the Crystal Empire loves you. I couldn't ask you to give that up for me.
You don't have to ask.
What are you gonna do?
What I should have done in the first place.
yeah, just admit that he's a changeling, but we have a special bond.
I know it's bad that there's a changeling around, but is all this really necessary? If there's one changeling, there may well be a whole army on the way.
True, but Starlight has a point. This is getting a little out of hand.
I understand, but I don't know what else we can do.
I do.
Mike, what are you doing? Get away from that thing!
No, he's not a thing. His name is Thorax, and he's my friend.
Here's the little shock reaction clip from the promo. Oh, this is the song? Oh, I like this instrumental. Let's see how the song goes.
Would you say I'm a hero, glorious and brave? If I told you something you wouldn't believe, that sometimes I'm scared and I can make mistakes, and I'm not so heroic, it seems. But if day can turn to night and the darkness turn to light, then why can't we imagine a changeling can change? No two ponies are exactly the same. No two snowflakes ever match their design. And I thought I was strong, but I was nothing.
Okay, this song isn't that bad.
When I forgot to be friendly and kind.
I like the lighting.
Can turn to night and the darkness turn to light. Then why can't we imagine a changeling can change? Would you say I'm a hero, glorious and brave? If I told you something you wouldn't believe, this changeling, it seems, knows the real me and would stay by my side till the end. So if day can turn to night and the darkness turns to light, then why can't we imagine? Just why can't we imagine? Then why can't we imagine the changeling can change?
Okay, that wasn't that bad. Yeah, that was good for a Spike song, actually. I wonder... Wait, was that Spike's first song, or were there others?
Spike, I'm so proud of you.
You are?
Of course. You're a celebrity here in the Crystal Empire, and you just risked all of it for a friend. I can't imagine anything more brave than that. As the Princess of Friendship, I try to set an example for all of Equestria. But today, it was Spike who taught me that a new friend can come from anywhere. I guess every pony still has things
Exactly,
to
no
learn
matter
about
the
friendship,
race and no
even
matter
me.
the
And
fandom.
if Spike says Thorax is his friend, then he's my friend too.
Thank you.
On behalf of the Crystal Empire, I would like to extend my hoof in friendship, and I'm sure all of my subjects are eager to do the same.
Welcome to the Crystal Empire, Thorax. I'm sorry we didn't take the time to get to know you. Maybe we can change that now.
Well, your reaction at first was understandable. I mean, I understand it would be, you know, dangerous to have, like, the whole army at the Crystal Empire after what they did at Canterlot.
Maybe they wouldn't have to take it from others.
To Spike the Brave and Glorious!
Looks like you were right after all. Right about what? Friendship lessons can happen
Anywhere. Just like friends can come from anywhere. Oh my god, that was a great connection. Oh, it's already over? Aw. Alright. That went by quickly. Hello, Hasbro. Shut up. Okay, so I did kind of mishear that little point with Shining Armor about halfway through the episode when he says Queen Chrysos has kidnapped Princess Cadence. I thought he was talking about, like, right now in this episode, but I just realized he was just talking about what they did in the past and why why everybody lives under the mentality that there's no such thing as a good changeling. So, alright, I get it. But, so yeah, that was my reaction to MLP Season 6, Episode 16, The Times They Are a Changeling. And I'm sorry I didn't really do much during the reaction video, but as I said, like, in my last update, the reason why some of us reactors don't really say much during a video sometimes is because we're busy focusing on what the story is, and, you know, and it only gives us very little room and little time to actually say something or laugh or something. But at least there's always a review you can just listen to, like, right now. So, yeah. Okay, so much to talk about this episode. So, what I'm happy with, the story in this episode does seem like the type of story to just leave something bigger for a finale. So, I am still hoping that probably Queen Chrysalis and the rest of her Changeling army are probably going to return in the final. And maybe now that Thorax is now on Spike and everybody else's side, maybe Thorax is going to maybe have some purpose in helping them kind of fend them off or, like, defeat them again. I mean, that's a possibility, but I'm just saying I like how this episode was kind of written, like, for now we're just, like, you know, for now, Spike makes friends with like one specific changeling who didn't really like the ways of Queen Chrysalis anymore, and he sort of wanted to quit. So he ran away and he kind of hid in those tundra caves where he sat there and he was starving because there was no love around there. And of course, he got a bit aggressive and a bit hissy, and he got like the snake tongue sometimes because whenever he heard that there's so much love in the Crystal Empire, he kind of lost it for a second. But he like catches himself and like corrects himself and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, it's just, you know, I still have the changeling effects on me before they wear off. So yeah, and that can relate to people like dealing with addictions. Like they kind of resist the temptation of, you know, going back to smoking or drinking or any bad habit or addiction. I think you probably know what I'm talking about. But okay, actually getting into the episode in general, starting from the beginning, it was it kind of felt like a weird repeat of the Crystalling, you know, the premiere of the season. Because in the very first scene of that double-length episode, the main six are on the train going to the Crystal Empire. And now we just see Starlight Glimmer and Twilight Sparkle and Spike, without the main six, going to the Crystal Empire on the same train. So it kind of felt like a repeat of the beginning of season 6. Okay, no, I meant to say, you know, the train scene is one of the beginning scenes in the premiere. No, the very beginning scene was Starlight Glimmer walking through the castle. I just correcting myself there. But so yeah, going from there, when the Crystal Empire was kind of empty and sitting kind of deserted, I thought, wait, everybody knows that Queen Chrysalis is already returning and the city's like on lockdown or something? And yeah, that is kind of what it was. Like everybody immediately were like, wait, how do we know it's the actual Princess Twilight Sparkle? How do we know that's Starlight Glimmer? How do we know this is Spike the Brave and Glorious? So then everybody realizes and gets scared, and then they all get back in their hiding places. So yeah, maybe, well, yeah, I mean the city was on lockdown because they say, you know, like they spotted a changeling. So I guess maybe they spotted it right when we saw that changeling flying towards the Crystal Empire right before the premiere ended as the train is leaving from the Crystal Empire. And then maybe everybody saw it and then the city was on lockdown since then. It's a pretty long time to have a city on lockdown. It's like the Los Angeles riots that lasted for a long time. But, okay, that was an unnecessary comparison. But, okay, going forward still, okay, so yeah, that would make sense that they saw a changeling, so they took it as a threat. So for this city's safety, they put everything on lockdown. So, yeah, and then the guards, you know, when Twilight and Starlight Glimmer and Spike get to the castle's entrance, of course they're stopped by guards because the guards don't know if it's really them because the changelings can copy everybody else. They can be replicas. The changelings can, you know, disguise as others and they can copy others. They can be clones. So it's kind of hard. It's really hard to tell. So, but the guards, it was pretty entertaining to see like a little more interaction, more humorous interaction between like the guards. Like it's good to know that the guards aren't like always like tough and like following orders and like they're the kind of people who you make silly faces to and they don't move because they're supposed to be guards. But yeah, it was interesting to see more a humorous interaction between the guards. And yeah, it was kind of insulting and kind of mean and sad to see them not believing Spike about the changeling, him being friends with it, and them just falling on the floor laughing. And yeah, and then Shining Armor comes in and kind of breaks up the amusement, and he's like, "This is no laughing matter." And he states like, before in history, the reason why we treat changelings, not to mention Queen Chrysalis, as a big threat because we all know what they did in the Canterlot wedding. Queen Chrysalis kidnapped Princess Cadence and she cast a spell on Shining Armor. So yeah, that was a very sinister thing for her to do, which is why, like I said before, she is one of my most favorite villain concepts concepts in a show like this. So So yeah, all right. So getting back on the episode here, okay, going back, yes, about tundra scenery, you know, the snowy mountains and everything. For some reason, I just really like that kind of thing in a show like MLP. Like, I don't know, it just gives me a unique feel for the atmosphere. Like, it makes things seem a bit more dramatic when there's like a tundra theme. I don't know, I just always like that. Especially when Spike fell into like the underground caves and there's like icicles and they're like shades of blue and white for the snow. I like those kind of textures in an environment and atmosphere like this. But yeah, I thought the voice for the Changeling was actually, you know, I like voices like that in a show like this. Like I enjoyed Quibblepant's voice and I enjoy Shining Armor's voice. And one little fact about Shining Armor, I bet a lot of you aren't gonna know this, and I bet a lot of you have never seen the movie, but when I was a little kid, I used to be a full die-hard Hot Wheels fan. And I had these series of like Hot Wheels DVDs. The first one was the Hot Wheels Highway 35 World Race, and then the rest of the movies were like the Acceleracers series. Yeah, but there's this character in that movie, Vert Wild. Well, what? No, Vert Wheeler. I gotta stop mixing up names. So yeah, there's this character named Vert Wheeler, and he was the main character, and the voice actor who plays Shining Armor is also the same voice actor who plays Vert Wheeler. So yeah, there's another reason why I like Shining Armor's voice, because his voice is not only sounds great and handsome, but now I know that it's the same voice actor who played one of the characters of my most favorite movies when I was a kid. So yeah, I like the voice for Shining Armor because it gives me some nostalgia with Vert Wheeler from the Hot Wheels movie, and because I just like his voice. I just like kind of Californian mixed with Aladdin-ish kind of voices. I like those kind of voices. They're really nice. But okay, getting off of sexy voices here. Okay, getting back on the episode here. There's so much to talk about, like, this episode. Just, we're about halfway through, like, re-mentioning it. You know, what can I say? I just really like the concept of this episode. I like how it's one of those episodes that's good, but it still leaves you hanging for something bigger. And I'm just hoping that, that Queen Chrysalis and the rest of the army are gonna return like in the Crystal Empire in the finale, and see how kind of Spike and Thorax and everybody else handles it. I'm just saying it would be a very good finale to make up for a season that has not been as good as season 5. I mean, it's been fun, but it hasn't really been as goal-reaching and as, like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't really have as much as a stronger feel to it than Season 5 did. Season 5, so much happened in that season. Like, we were introduced to Starlight Glimmer, Rainbow Dash got her own song, finally. What else happened? There was just so much that happened. We got to see Gilda again, and we got to see, who else did we get to see? We got to see Coco Pamel again, and yeah, the Cutie Mark Crusaders got their cutie marks. That was just an amazing way to celebrate the Brony fandom being 5 years old. Seriously, yeah, just so much happened in season 5, which is why it is pretty much the best season in the entire series. But season 6, if you know what I'm saying, it hasn't really had as much as a stronger feel to it, but. Maybe I said this kind of thing before. Maybe they're doing that intentionally because maybe they're saving all the work for the 2017 movie. Because that would be understandable, but you know, it's kind of hard for the viewers to just sit through a lot of episodes that aren't really as good, just waiting for something better. But that's all part of just waiting and just being patient and just waiting for future projects to actually be officially released. So. Yeah, even fans have to have patience. So the song, it wasn't perfect, but it was just really nice to listen to. I don't know if this was Spike's first solo song. I'm not really sure if it was. And if it was, then I gotta say, it wasn't. It was great. It was actually very great for Spike's first solo song. Um, I like the instrumental. I really adore MLP songs that have some really soothing, but at the same time very unique instrumental. And Spike singing, well, the vocals. I feel the vocals weren't really at its best, but Spike is meant for a character that's more for like talking than singing, so I would kind of understand that. But yeah, I really did like that song, and getting to the lesson in this episode, showing that new friends can come from anywhere, any race, any fandom, anything. Friends can come from anything. I mean, from from anywhere, or yeah, anything as well. I mean, our dogs or animals. You, you can be friends with any living thing, and I really like that this episode really did show that, like being, learning to just accept others into, like. Connection I can really make here is, yes, I understand why they would say, get away from that thing, because, like Shining Armor said, because at Canterlot, some pretty sinister stuff went down, so it would make sense why they would be afraid of them, and they would call them things and not, like, beings. But, just this episode really, really did show that sometimes we just really need to just hold ourselves for a minute, just calm down for a second, and just maybe hear what this new person is trying to say, and what he's I don't know, like like Thorax was trying to fight his, kind of evil gasms, because, every time he saw where love was, he would get kind of hungry, because that's what changelings feed off of. But, yeah, that kind of reminds me of a situation where you're trying to maybe apologize for something big, to someone for something big you did, or, you're just trying to prove that you're not harmful to somebody. And this episode proves that can be a struggle sometimes. Like, and I know that may not always work, but I've learned to get used to it, and yeah, this is where I am now. What am I talking about? I'm just saying, I just really like the story and just what lesson this episode had to offer. Like, learning to just accept people, and just learning that friends can just come from anywhere, even if where they came from may seem dangerous, or just scary. There will be some people who come from that place that just want to get out and just want some normal friends. And why can't the world just settle down for a second and just give them that chance? Because everybody deserves that chance. Everybody deserves a second chance. And yeah, I just really, I really do like this episode. I mean, it really did feel like it really flew by fast. And for once, that's because it was good. And yes, again, I'm very sorry I didn't really say much during the video, but just understand that when you're reacting to a video, sometimes you get the habit of like focusing on it a bit more, and it doesn't really give you much room to say things. But yeah, I managed to say a couple of things, so just give me a break. I'm doing my best. But yeah, I really do want to say more about this episode, but this is like one of those episodes that make me just say everything I liked about it in like one little short little nutshell, and there you go, the video's over. But just what else can I say? I really liked this episode, and I look forward to seeing what the finale is going to be like. I really do hope that they go with the idea of Queen Chrysalis's army returning to the, to try to take over the Crystal Empire, and I I want to see Thorax, the way Thorax, Spike, and everybody else handles it. So, but we're gonna have to wait because we're not at the finale yet. We still got a couple more episodes to go. And I hear, I think the next episode or a couple of episodes later is supposed to be Dungeons and Discords. And Discord's obviously supposed to be in it, so that's gonna be great to see Discord again. But just for now, I liked this episode. I really enjoyed it. And the lesson was great. I really do like lessons like this, like acceptance and tolerance, like you know what our fandom was supposed to be, love and tolerance. And yeah, just you know, when we meet somebody who comes from either a bad place or just a different place, we should all just learn to just chill out and give them room to actually explain themselves, and just give them a second chance. Just give them just cut them some slack. Like, what's a person got to do these days? Okay, is there really anything else I can really say about this? Not really. Just what can I say? I just like this episode, and because of this episode, I look forward to what the finale is gonna be like. And you know, this was one of those episodes that make me think, you know, maybe season 6 isn't really that bad. But of course, that's just because one episode, so that doesn't necessarily make it like better than season 5. But again, I like this episode, and yeah, just you know, I just look forward to seeing Dr. Wolf's thoughts about it, and a couple of other reactors' thoughts about it, and guys, let me know your thoughts about this episode down in the comments below. I really like to see your thoughts in the comments, and yeah, just what else can I really say? This was a great episode, so. Anyway, so that was my reaction to MLP Season 6, Episode 16, The Times They Are a Changeling. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction and review. If you like the content on my channel, please don't forget to subscribe only if you actually enjoy the content on my channel, not just because I asked you to. And, as always, I will see you guys in the next video that I do. Bro hoof to everybody watching, and I will see you next time.